Here's how I think we're going to catch up on all of the days, the weeks and the months that we missed in 2020. And I think we can look at the world of sport to help us understand this. I think that in the future, we're going to look back and we're going to treat 2020 and 2021 as one single season. Now, I have to come clean with you. I'm a Manchester United supporter. And as horrible and as tragic as COVID-19 is, there's something deeply warm inside my heart when I look at Liverpool fans right now and their anxiety and angst around the English Football League. I mean, Liverpool has clearly won the league. Nobody's going to argue with that. But as a Manchester United supporter, it's magnificent to watch them being in pain as they wait to see what happens with the season this year. I think the cleverest thing to do, and I think this is what's going to happen, because COVID-19 is going to last longer than just a few weeks, is I think we're going to take all the sports seasons, we're going to take all the universities, the schools, and we're just going to say, right, 2020 and 2021 is 1 year in 24 months. Think about it. You can't have one decision made in one country. What happens with the Champions League, for example? So if the Football League in England says, right, Liverpool's the winner, but they don't do that in Spain, and they don't do that in France, and they don't do that in Germany, what happens with the Champions League next year? I know people are in crisis at the moment. I know this isn't the most important thing to you, unless you're a Liverpool supporter, again. But it is going to be very important as we begin to come out the other end of COVID. And these are going to be important issues. Now, you might not be a sports fan, so let's give you a different example. What about schooling, right? People who are due to do their A-levels, their GCSEs, their end-of-school exams, their matric exams, whatever you call it in your country, what's going to happen to them? In the Northern Hemisphere, they've pretty much missed the window for writing those exams and then getting university or college entrance. In the Southern Hemisphere, we've got a few months to play with because we run on calendar years down here in the South. But that's still very unfair on a matriculant to take out a whole lot of weeks and months of their year and then force them to write exams in a rush at the end of this year. I honestly think that the best thing for us to do, and I think that this is what will happen in a few weeks or months' time, people in these various sectors, sport, education, and other parts of the world that work in cycles and seasons and calendars are going to just get together and say, right, 2020, 2021 is 1 year, one season. Sorry, you took 2 years to finish this season. You took 2 years to finish this year at college. You took 2 years to finish this year at school. In the course of our lifetimes, probably doesn't make a difference. It's a great thing to tell our grandkids about what happens. And because it is impacting every single person in the world, it won't impact your CV, it won't impact your career, it won't actually impact your life. Well, that's a dumb thing to say. Of course, this is changing all of our lives. A remarkable moment in history where something extraordinary is going to have to be done. 2020, 2021, it's actually 1 year. You heard it here first.